This episode is brought to you by Real Girl Talk partners and sponsors.
Welcome to the Sherry Ricard Show, a podcast where faith and business intersect to inspire and empower women. Every week, I'm sharing powerful messages of faith, offering practical business advice, and discussing strategies for achieving success. I'm having insightful conversations with industry leaders and faith-driven women. Are you ready to dive in? Let's go. Welcome back to the show. Guys, what is going on? I am just in shock right now. Someone tried to kill former President Trump. I mean, can it get any worse than this? I have no idea. It's just the craziness that we're living in. And I know everybody's got so many opinions floating around. There's a lot of theories. You know, they said they saw the guy with the gun. Why didn't anyone stop him? Why didn't they shoot him on the spot? Who called the order not to? And it just goes on and on. But we will be finding out in the days ahead. But what I always like to do is just say, you know what? If it's out of my hands, there's nothing personally that I can do. All I can do is pray. If there is something that I can do, I take action. Always. We're going to shift into the show today. Welcome to the Sherry Ricard Show, because this show is all about faith and business. And today we're going to explore practical strategies for personal and professional success, because we're diving into a topic that so many times is often overlooked, but it is also very incredibly powerful. And that is the topic of decluttering. Now, hold on, give me just a second, because we're going to go really deep in decluttering and what that actually means. Because whether it is your home, your car, your office, it also affects your mindset, both physical and mental, for clarity, productivity, and ultimately just achieving your goals. But have you ever noticed how clean and organized space seems to invite that creativity and that focus when everything is clean around you? Okay, full transparency. I am one of those people that cannot sit on the sofa and enjoy a good movie if I'm seeing dirty dishes in the sink. That's just me. Sorry, that's just how it is. But have you ever noticed how clearing out that unnecessary seems to just lift that weight off of your shoulders? It does for me. Today, we're going to unpack the transformative effects of decluttering and how it can pave the way. Yes, it can pave the way in every area of your life for success. So whether you're looking to basically streamline maybe your morning routines, we've talked about changing up morning routines before, whether you're trying to impress a client with your professionalism, or you're just trying to find that peace amongst all that chaos, this episode is for you. So I want you to join me right now. Sit back and relax. If you're driving, turn it up. We're going to embark on the journey to discover how a powerful step-by-step process to declutter your surroundings and declutter your mind all goes towards achieving greater success in your life. So you might be sitting there thinking, well, what is the biggie, right? What's the biggie about decluttering? It is very important for success and well-being for 5 reasons. Here we go. Number 1, enhanced productivity. So a clutter-free environment reduces distractions and makes it easier to focus on tasks. Like I said, it's very hard for me to sit on the couch and watch Law and Order or a movie or Dateline or all these crazy things that I like to watch if I have dishes in the sink. It's just hard for me because I have a big open room and I can see my kitchen and my den all at one time. It's easier for me to focus on whatever my task is. Even if I'm walking into my office, I can look out of my peripheral vision if my office door is open and I can see a tiny bit of my kitchen. And if there's anything up there, I have to go take care of it before I can sit down and concentrate on another task. But if you will do this increased productivity will happen in your life. I promise you that. Number 2, it improves mental clarity. So living and working in a real tidy space, it does promote clear thinking and reduces mental clutter. This has been proven over and over again. That's what enhances those decision-making abilities and enhances your creativity. Number 3, reduce stress. How many of you, raise your hand, stay stressed out? You say, I'm so stressed out. I have so much anxiety. I'm overwhelmed. All of those things that we tell ourselves that we shouldn't be telling ourselves in the first place. But decluttering can help us reduce stress, because clutter can contribute to feelings of overwhelm and anxiety. So removing these excess items that we have and organizing your surroundings can create a sense of calmness, which in turn will reduce your stress levels. Number 4, better time management. So when your environment and your surroundings is organized, you spend less time searching for things, saves time, and allowing you to really allocate more time on effective priorities and accomplishing your goals. And that's what is important. Number 5, the 5th step, enhanced professional image. Let's talk about that. A neat and organized space, whether it's in your home, your office, or your car, it doesn't matter. It reflects professionalism. And when you see that around you, you feel professional. It's just that attention to detail. It's a positive impact on your career, and it can have a positive impact on your personal relationships. Yes, I said it because it's true. There's been so many studies done. I've researched this topic. I've listened to other podcasts, and there's always Google. I looked up so much research on decluttering, and I started doing this activity years ago. Trust me when I tell you, the 5 things that you're going to get for success is going to be enhanced productivity, improved mental clarity, reduce your stress, better time management, and enhanced professional image. So overall, decluttering fosters a sense of control, and it improves on that overall well-being, and it sets the stage. It sets that stage for achieving personal and professional success. So let's break this down into 3 segments. Okay. The first segment is just decluttering your home. And I'm going to tell you how to get there, because some people just get so overwhelmed. They'll walk in a room and go, never mind, turn around and walk out the door. So why do you need to declutter your home? I'm going to tell you, decluttering your home isn't just about what it looks like in the end. It does have profound effects on your mental well-being and, like I said, your productivity. Research and statistics have already shown that living in a cluttered environment can increase your anxiety, it increases your stress levels, and it also decreases the ability for you to focus. And we always talk about focusing on our details, focusing on our accomplishments and our vision in life. How can you do that if you can't even see your vision board? So by decluttering, you're creating a more peaceful and organized space where you can start thinking clearer and being more productive. So how do you get there? I want you to start small. In the beginning, I want you to just clean one area or maybe one room at a time. This is really going to help you avoid that feeling of overwhelm. So which room is it going to be? Is it going to be the kitchen? Is it going to be your office, your closet, your bedroom? I want you to start small. Then I want you to set a timer. I want you to dedicate short, focused bursts of time, basically 15 to 30 minutes. That's it. These are called your decluttering sessions. This is how you're going to begin. I want you to start with sorting your items. So use categories like I can keep this, I can donate this, I can throw this away. This is going to streamline that decision-making process. Then I want you to declutter all surfaces. I want you to clear off countertops. I want you to clear off tables and any other surface that you can see. It reduces that visual noise in your head when you see it. Just like I told you, if I see dishes in the sink, I have to declutter that noise because I can see it. If I'm sitting in my office, my peripheral vision, if there's anything on the counter in the kitchen, it's got to go. Then I want you to organize storage. I want you to invest in storage solutions that fit your space and keep your items easily accessible. So these are clear bins. Because clear bins, you can see into them. You can also label them on the outside. So now they're labeled and you can see what's in them. That's called organized storage. And then I want you to evaluate the situation regularly. Make sure that decluttering becomes a habit. It becomes a regular assessment and that you start purging those items that you don't use. Girlfriend, if you have not wore it in over a year, you're not going to. Donate it. You probably don't want to throw it away, but somebody else can use that. You're obviously not going to. If there's a piece of furniture that has been sitting in the corner for a year and all you do is use it to pile things on, clear off that tabletop and sell the piece of furniture. Put some money in your pocket while you're decluttering as well. So I'm just telling you, this worked for me. It will work for you. It has worked for thousands, hundreds of thousands of people across the world using strategies to declutter and to decrease your anxiety and your stress and increasing your focus and your productivity and your creativity. It works. Okay, segment number 2. Now we're going to declutter our car. Okay, the importance of a clean car is just a clutter-free car. It just contributes to numerous benefits that extend way beyond just the appearance. First of all, safety, okay, professionalism, and peace of mind. How many times have you needed to pick somebody up in your car and you're like, oh my gosh, this car is a wreck? My sister, I'm going to call her out right here, and she's going to listen to this show and get mad at me. I'm telling you how many times I've gotten in her car and I said, seriously, Carla, you have got to clean out this car. That child lives out of her car, or at least that's what it looks like. And I'm telling you, it will give you a peace of mind if you declutter. It's not just about appearances. A tidy car allows you for easier navigation. It reduces those distractions while you're driving. It reflects positivity on your personal image. So here are some things that I want you to be mindful of when you're decluttering your car. Safety. Right off the bat, safety. A cluttered car can pose a safety hazard. Really, loose items can become projectiles, like a missile, during sudden stops, accidents, and it could cause injuries to your occupants. What if these are your kids and your heavy 20-pound purse goes flying from the back seat and knocks your kid in the back of the head, and then the airbag comes out and hits him in the front? Seriously, it's a safety issue. Clear out those unnecessary items, all right? It's going to make you a safer driver. It's going to help you focus. Professionalism. Whether you're commuting to work, you're driving clients around, or if you're a real estate agent, you have to have a clean car. Or you're just attending business meetings, this clean car is going to enhance your professional image. It's going to demonstrate attention to detail and organization and a respect for your passengers. So reflecting on a positiveness towards your professionalism. And that's what you want to portray, because if you're putting that out, you're going to get that back. We get what we give. Peace of mind. A clutter-free car promotes a sense of calmness and orderliness. It reduces visual and mental clutter. It allows you to focus better while you're driving. It contributes to overall peace of mind and really just a more enjoyable driving experience. How many of us clean our car when we're about to go on a long trip because we just don't want all that stuff under our feet? What if you lived like that every single week? Just make it a point. If you have a teenage child, what a great way for them to earn some money. Really. Just have them clean the clutter out, and then you can vacuum and wipe it down. Okay, now we're going to talk about that step by step, because we get overwhelmed when we start to clean. We did a step by step about decluttering your home. I'm going to tell you a step by step on your car. Number 1, just get the trash out. Okay, this is something you could pay your kids to do. Start by emptying all the trash that are in the doors, dispose of all those items, all that nastiness. Look under your seat, because I guarantee you, if you have kids, there's French fries under there. You need to get rid of it. All those receipts, empty bottles, everything. Use a trash bag to gather everything up, throw it away. Now I want you to use organizers. I want you to invest in car organizers and storage solutions to keep these items neatly stored. And I'm going to tell you, I know there's a lot of influencers out there with Amazon, so you may have seen some, but you can go on Amazon under search and you can type in storage and accessories for ABC car, whatever car you drive. And these are storage units basically that are for your car that fit well in the car. I use them. Wonderful. I want you to set up a routine to clean your car out regularly. This includes the vacuuming the seats, wiping down surfaces, and cleaning the windows. And I'm just going to tell you right now, I hate cleaning a car. I hate it with a passion. I will clean my house all day long, but the car belongs to my husband. He doesn't like to clean the house, so he can clean my car, and I don't mind doing the house. I want you to keep only essentials in your car. And for us women, that is so hard, because I've seen videos that are hilarious about women getting ready in the mornings to go somewhere or go to work or drop your kids off, and all the stuff that we have to gather up. Look, I'm guilty. The problem is you can't leave it there when you're done. I want you to start evaluating some of these items that you keep in your car on a regular basis. Just keep those items that you use all the time. We always want to have a first aid kit in there, and of course a spare tire. That goes without saying, but just get rid of all those unnecessary items to avoid that habit of cluttering back up. Organize your trunk and your storage areas, like I said, with some of those storage units that fit your car specifically. You can get those on Amazon, and develop a good maintenance routine. If my car light's coming on, I tell my husband, my car light's on, you need to take it. I'm not one of these women that think that the man does everything for them. Let me preface this by saying I clean the house, he takes care of the cars. That's just the way it is. Also, I want to address the digital clutter. If you use your car for work and have paperwork or electronic devices, organize them. They have organizational storages for just your car where you can put these in folders, containers. It minimizes that loose paper in your car, and you keep all your digital surfaces and organized, our devices organized, and it reduces that visual and mental clutter. Of course, you have your emergency preparedness. I don't even need to talk about that. So it's okay to personalize your car with items like air fresheners and small decorations, but just avoid overdoing it. I have seen some cars going down the road, and you talk about a distraction. I'm not even in their car, and they've got things dangling all over their rearview mirror. I don't even know how these people concentrate. They probably don't. Take that stuff down. You don't even need that. Like, that's crazy. I don't know who needs to see that, but I don't need to see it. 1 Corinthians 14:40 says, but everything should be done in a fitting and orderly way. So this verse right here emphasizes on the importance of orderliness in all things that we do, including how we manage our physical space. Last but not least is decluttering your office, whether it's in a different place or your office is in your home. And clutter that you have in your office is keeping you distracted. A cluttered up office really can hinder you, and it will slow you down. Studies have showed that disorganized office spaces lead to increased stress and decrease efficiency. So we want to declutter our office. We want to create a conducive area environment for focus, work, innovative thinking. You want to be able to walk in your office and see it. My office is pink and gold and cream because that is just what I love. It gives me a peaceful sense when I go in my office. It is my sanctuary. It is my space. I do my best to keep my desk clean, but if it's not, I set a routine with it every single week. I get into a habit where I organize my receipts and I clean off my office desk on Sunday afternoons. That's just how I do it. You can start with a step-by-step process. Sort the paperwork first. I'm going to tell you, implement a filing system for your documents and your paperwork. If you haven't done that, do it now. Go get some storage bins, organize a filing system. Then I want you to clean off your desk. You're only going to keep essential items on your desk to minimize those distractions. I have a few cute things on my desk. That's it. Everything else is used for work. I want you to digitalized organization, which means I want you to organize all your digital files and emails into a folder for easy access on your computer. I want you to declutter storage. I want you to review and declutter your office supplies and equipment on a regular basis. Let's get in a habit of this. Mine is Sunday afternoons if I'm in town. I want you to create zones. I want you to designate areas for specific tasks. Like if you're using your office for reading, writing, if you have your prayer chair, or whatever it is, I want you to organize those areas for whatever you're doing in those areas. I know some people have double desk and they want a really cute background if they have to be on Zoom all the time. And so they'll have a wall that looks really nice, but then they'll take their computer and turn it around to the desk behind them, and you can basically see everything in their office and it looks like junk. You should be able to flip your computer either way on your front desk or your back desk, and both sides looks good. That's just the way it is. Okay. Remember, you want to sort your paperwork first, clean off your desk, organize digitally. So that's getting on your computer and putting things in files, get your storage, get your office supplies in order. Okay. And then I want you to create zones for reading, writing, meetings, whatever it is, because it says in Ecclesiastes, I cannot talk today, 3:1-6, there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens, a time to keep and a time to throw away. So this verse speaks to the balance of keeping what is necessary and letting go of what is unnecessary in our lives. And this includes material possessions. Okay, I hope this helps you. I'm going to give you one more verse. Proverbs 14:23 says, all hard work brings a profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. Did you hear what I said? Proverbs 14:23, all hard work brings profit, but mere talk leads only to poverty. This can mean so many facets in your personal and professional life, but it also has a lot to say about what we're talking about in decluttering your space so you can be more successful in your life and that you can focus. This passage primarily addresses laziness, right? And its consequences of that, the importance of diligence and proper stewardship, which can also be applied to maintaining and decluttering our surroundings. Matthew 6:19 through 21, do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moths and vermin destroy and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where moths and vermin do not destroy and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will also be. The Bible does not provide specific instructions on decluttering, okay, in a modern sense. It does offer principles for orderliness. It offers principles for stewardship, for diligence, for prioritization that can also be applied to managing our physical space and possessions in a way that aligns with spiritual values and contributes to a balanced, more purposeful life. Thank you for tuning in today, and I encourage you to implement the step-by-step processes that I give you, that I outlined here. Make sure that you share this episode on decluttering and the successes behind it. And I just literally want to challenge you right now to get organized. Get organized, ladies. It makes you feel so incredibly good. And until next week, God bless you.